And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Having to pick out cutesy kinds of words here, so you'll forgive me for sounding a bit dejected. Thing is, it goes against both me as being a man and more importantly, as a classic red, white, and blue blooded Billy son. Neither does cutesy. It's just not done. But if such is required to open up this next phase of this game, fine, whatever. So, that's curious. I would have thought, since he's like such a dark type, that kind of thing would be something that wouldn't appeal to Yori. Let's see here. I don't know, maybe warm. Here we go. Now this is fine. This I imagine should work for Natsuki because it's like a baking thing as well. And she's all about baking. And therefore I can do that and have my manliness and more importantly my Billy-ness unharmed. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, culinary arts in general are a pretty cool thing. Why can't there be more things like that? If it said like flour or something. Let's see here. This one's gonna be a bit of a cheat for me, but really not that much my fault because I've seen like a lot of people say because no one ever keeps quiet and things show up in the YouTube sidebars. See this thing about Parfait Girls, which is apparently some manga that she reads, so apparently that should work, yeah. This apparently, from what I understand, in Japanese means cutesy, this term here, so apparently, yeah, that works too. Let's see here. Guess this, yeah. Cool. Well, not really cool, but the fact I'll be advancing is cool. Be able to see what the next thing opened up is. Seems like it works since he always is pouting. Yeah. I don't know, maybe this. Yeah, apparently she's into anime. Yeah. lollipop, I guess we can, yeah. Candy, since it's like a baking thing, yeah, cool. Same thing with chocolate. Yeah, alright, yeah, there's that. One more. I can never remember how that goes. I guess this, yeah. Alright, thank God that's out of the way. Forget how many more times it's gonna have to be done, though. Hi again, Bob the Mob. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, especially since I have to do all this cutesy crap. I'll try to stop now. But at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Legend Club. So let's come in so everyone else is hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bob the Mob. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. No, not at all, Yori. It's no trouble at all for a manly kind of a guy and a classic red, white, and blue-blooded Billy son to be choosing cutesy kinds of words. No, I'm not pissed off about it at all. Like I said I would try to stop, okay? I can't make guarantees about this, ladies and gentlemen. Making you dive headfirst into nature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. She already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. Always gets me that line. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps the manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into a seat. Don't worry, guys. Bob's mom always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Well, that's true about me. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Bob and Mom could be good friends too. Say alright. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Note that I say weird because, as I've stated before, there's weird as in like odd, and that's actually a cool thing. Like, humanity, as we know, would never have gotten anywhere if it weren't for those who were out of the ordinary. Like, the inventor of the wheel, whoever discovered fire, like all the way back to the caveman days, those who were out of the ordinary, they were the ones who allowed us to advance past. And then there's the term weird. I tried to, I pronounce them different ways in order to differentiate. Weird is like when it's this kind of thing, or like with stalkers, or like that kind of thing. Or like in that one episode of How I Met Your Mother, when Ted invites his ex-girlfriend to his wedding. That's weird.
Oh, your Eva brought you something today, you know.
Wait, say alright. Eh? Me?
Um,
Really?
don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? This is another thing that will always get me. Why does her eye disappear like that? Is that some anime thing? If someone could please tell me in the comments section, like, is that something that happens a lot in anime or something? Like, or anything like that? Any or manga? Like, and if so, why? It just it looks so ridiculous. Oh, jeez. So I made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yori, I wasn't thinking.
Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I would make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yo reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out books she thinks I like this, but well, that's not true. Yo, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some activities scheduled for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner, where his face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Jeez, I just remembered. I have this thing where I've been meaning to do this, like go over each thing and see if it turns into one of those hands that has like the index finger pointing like a link type thing. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around the closet.
Ugh.
This seems to be new. I wonder if this was triggered by the poem. I hear Natsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something. Approach her in case he needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I even have Japanese symbols on these things. That's quite impressive. Part of Team Salvado. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across a shelf. Give me the strength. Manga. You read manga, right? please, Salvador, I am begging you, do not have it said that I do. Not sure if you heard that, ladies and gentlemen, but I just facepalmed so hard that it is a small medical miracle that my hand did not go through my skull and splatter brain and all kinds of other things all over the place. Again, I have nothing against people who are weebs in real life, but I just don't want to be seen as such, even in a game, even in a kind of fictional setting. Anyway. I guess one of those things where you can't. I suppose that's probably true. Okay, I'm not saying that. Why? What have I got myself into? But yeah, indeed, what is that supposed to mean? I don't see, and I don't think I want to. There's one volume of manga amidst a stack of various books. See, even Salvador himself has it, has manga and books as two different things.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better.
Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I thought that spiders were. It's a reference to this poem. I'm not sure if it's just going to come back up. I hope it does, because it was absolutely hilarious that she wrote in the previous run I had done. It was called Amy Likes Spiders, and it was just hilarious because she was just so passionately against spiders. I do not know that feel. Jeez, why? Yeah, that was one of the few good things. Actually, yeah. In a way, a good thing about a spoiler, because it at least is getting me to get this route out of the way so I can see what comes next after all three girls' routes have been gone through. So at least is that. Anyway, Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. As most manga tends to be. I'm sorry, okay. I'm sorry if there are any otaku out there who take offense to that. I had to just make that lighthearted kind of a jab. And yeah, it would indeed be out of my demographic. Just the title alone, it sounds like it's some overly cutesy kind of thing.
If you're going to judge, you could just do it through the glass on that door.
Points to the glass on the door. I wasn't judging anything, and that is true. I don't judge. While I would never myself be a weeb, I just don't have the capacity for it. I don't judge people. Where I see it, as long as if it's anything, any kind of a hobby of yours or anything, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, go for it. That's how I see it. Didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Bob the Mob. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
There you go.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. It's nice to see her smiling for once, by the way. So that's cool. I hope I can see her smiling in this route more because she wasn't really in the other routes. I like to see people happy, even if it is just a sprite on a screen in a game. I prefer not to see people like all pissed off or anything like that.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Start the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Yeah, this is not my kind of thing. It's exceedingly, from what I've come to understand, that's pronounced moe, and I don't know what it exactly means, but it's something in Japanese. From what I've come to gather, in Japanese, when the letter echo, that is the military phonetics for E, comes at the end of a, not necessarily even the end, just when it's in a word in general, it makes that sound A. So apparently that's pronounced moe.
Don't just stand there.
What? So he grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes the seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to the signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work.
Okay. Alright, I guess that works.
We can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah, how's that? I guess it's easy to be close together like this. Both this face and this here in the dialogue box, I find it hilarious.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am, indeed.
Wow, how long has this been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
What? I had to. I do that whenever people say that kind of thing in real life. When they ask you if I'm paying attention or anything like that, I'm just like, I just stare blankly and I'll say, what? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Okay, I never was into these because, again, I am not a weeb. Nothing against people who are. In fact, there are some that I actually do consider to be kind of cool, but I'm not one myself. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining.
I'll take your influence. Yeah, drama. I hate drama. I don't get why anyone would smile when they're talking about drama, unless you're talking about like drama as in like drama is in things moving forward, as in like plot is sometimes referred to as that, or that kind of thing. Oh, jeez.
Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen.
Why romance? Not for me, honey. Not for me. Not for a guy. Oh, jeez. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Suki gave him a little shove. Just meant I have yet seen your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. Yeah, now this is okay. This gets, but I guess there's a lot of baking in this manga. Now that actually would make a manga worth reading if you could actually like learn recipes from it, because I really enjoy cooking and baking and all kinds of things like that.
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
What's wrong with that? Doesn't I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's... What's up with this?
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Something to be proud of. I mean, like that, you can really like, make a career out of that, you know? Look at Rosanna Panzino. I'll have a link to her channel in this. She has this channel, which she does. She calls it nerdy nummies, but it's really not nerdy at all. With a select few things, in my opinion. And like because of that, she's got like 9 point something million subscribers, and she's got her own baking line. She's probably a millionaire.
just a coincidence. Just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
I wasn't trying to say you were impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Yeah, indeed. That's exactly what I was just saying. Finally, Salvato is getting it right. Indeed. Oh, and that's another thing. I'm asking Rosanna. We all just call her that in the comment section, or Ro, because that's what she tends to go by. She introduces herself as Ro. Anyway, I'm putting in the comment section of all her videos that she releases them. I'm asking her to have something related to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you can find it in your hearts to also just flood her vids, the more recent ones, the better, with comments asking her to do something Doki Doki related. I think it would be really cool for all of us. Like, the first time I did that, I got like it was something like 40 something likes on that, and like all kinds of people like agreeing with me as replies. And I want to try to get the ball rolling so that they can't be ignored, and that she will do something, because it's a really cool game to adapt something from what I've seen of it thus far. We read on for a few more minutes. Finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you just watch me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
You say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with someone. Before you screwed that up. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Eh? You don't? What's that all about?
That's not...
Oh, she's saying she doesn't have any friends outside the literature club? That ain't right. She's kind of bitchy, but that doesn't mean that she shouldn't have friends. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
You not rub it in.
Oh, jeez. She doesn't have friends, does she? Poor girl.
Jeez.
Sorry. Oh, okay, cool. She does have friends. Just begin to feel a little guilty there.
Like, could I ever get my friends to read this? I just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet?
Yeah! Okay, now, while I am not, like, a manga fan, this makes her an honorary Philly lady in my Philly eyes to just talk that kind of way. That's the way we talk here in the birthplace of the single greatest nation of all time, America. We're the city of brotherly love, but if you piss us off, all bets are off, buddy. It's a damn shame I can't do like a cyber fist bump like through the screen or something. Yeah, I know these kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Okay, I'm not saying that. Again, like I said, people should have self-confidence, alright? Yeah. It's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep my room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Well, screw him then. Don't be ashamed of. Again, like this is like real. This is a thing for real life that I offer for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you have some kind of hobby, a passion, or something, and it's like unusual or something, as long as it's not hurting you and it's not hurting anyone else, there's no need to be ashamed of it. There's no need to hide it. Like, it's just, I find it stupid at best when people like limit themselves like that. I feel sorry for them because they're doing just that. They're limiting themselves because like you should have self-confidence. Oh, jeez, that means the dad like beats her or something. See, Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Well, screw Monica. I don't like Monica anyway. And, I'm not gonna go into why, but, yeah. And that's another thing. You should never talk like that. You should, because you should never limit yourself. You should never think that anything is over. Well, paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it, and I'm like a complete non-otaku. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Oh, jeez. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? Jeez, this is gonna be another really heavy thing like it was with Sayori. Look on her face. So. Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. See, there we go. That's the kind of thing I like to see. All right, pull yourself out of it. Give me more like this. Don't give me the heavy kinds of things. Real life has enough drama as it is without it happening in games. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... It's alright, continue. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Well, actually, yes, that is true. She shouldn't have continued, and she shouldn't be talking about it. Just like people shouldn't be talking about what happens in big-time plot points in the game. I'm gonna try, as best I can, to not rant like this. It's just that I really do hate when people have massive spoilers about games. Anyway, just finish this chapter. Suki's okay again. It's another thing in which that should have been in like parentheses or something, so I could have done it with that kind of a like said it in that kind of way, rather than making it sound like she was trying to rush me or something like that. Oh well. Yeah, bossy way as I have been. It's a stark contrast to a usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when you connect with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, whom it's a rare experience, the thought of it makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Well, I gotta say this before venturing any further. This actually was, it's turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I didn't expect to actually dig this, but it's allowed me to, like, get the word out about how you shouldn't be insecure and everything. So at least there's that. Even if it does involve like the reading of manga. I'm actually enjoying it. Enjoying the laughs and such. Anyway. Are you ready? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? There's the old Natsuki we all know, and I wouldn't say hate, but I'm not sure what term to use, because there's the thing about you say about someone you know and love, but in this case it can't really be said about it. Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. I knew that would piss her off. Oh, jeez. Face. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. See, am I that revolting, really? Jeez. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and then towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Maka just... Okay. I don't take orders from anyone, alright? So let's not have what's supposed to be a character bearing my name, although he was a total dumbass, this character, and had proven himself unworthy of my name and of my title in the very first playthrough I did. But this is supposed to be like another like reality or something in which he's not going, at least I hope he's not going to use a knife to on himself to test its sharpness or anything like that. Let's not have him acting like a dumbass by doing this either, shall we? Let's not have him being a pushover or anything like that, shall we? Yeah, indeed. Don't be dumb. That's right. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I said mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this, which indeed would be true, being that it's manga and that it's so girly. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets spent, I'll kill you. Chill. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. And that is indeed true. As I said, I like to see people happy. Please, Salvador, do not screw this up and have her have a sad kind of thing like what happened later on in Sayori's thing later on than this point when I was doing Sayori's route. Anyway. Okay, I'm never scared of anything. We Americans have no need for fear. Alright then. I stand up. I turn to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends because it was forced to be an unbelievably cutesy kind of a poem, which is something that is extremely damaging to me. That's why my relaxation ends. Indeed, that is embarrassing. Not writing a poem, that's fun. Writing a cutesy kind of a poem, that's embarrassing. That's mortifying. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Mike enthusiastically pull out their poems. So yeah. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Mike wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Mike's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yori reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.